What's going on, y'all? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, Jamar84, and Josiah's World TV. But we also have a special guest host with us for tonight, and that is singer, web reality star, and me and Jamar's dear friend, Tramiel. What's going on, everybody? Now, before we get any questions,
hold on real quick. Tramiel, it's very nice to meet you since these two helpers did not even introduce us to each other.
You know, I wasn't gonna say nothing on the backstage. I was just gonna wait.
We never met. We never met each other. So hi, I'm Josiah. I'm a friend of Scotty's and Jamal.
Well, I thought you was up there with us when we was on Texas Live after we did that Kandi interview because Tramiel was up there, so I assumed y'all already met.
No, I was up there with y'all that night.
Well, shoot me then for not realizing that. Well,
I was like, boy, you better introduce us.
Well, Tramiel, that's
it's nice.
Josiah.
I've heard so many great things. I haven't heard anything. They've never talked about you to me. So you might want to question that friendship.
We didn't bring you up here to be messy, bitch.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I heard so many great things about you.
Thank you.
Everything.
Thank you, because he know he lying.
That's to be determined.
That's but however, T is running late. T would be T literally just texted me. He was saying he'll be on soon. So T is running late. He had a family matter to attend to, and I already let you guys know already early on that Maddie wasn't gonna be here tonight. So we have Tramiel sitting here with us. Okay. And child, he'll fit right in. Honey, he just as shady as the rest of us is, child.
I don't know. I'm gonna be good tonight.
Girl, please. He not gonna be good.
Yes, anyway. I've turned on a new leaf.
Goodbye.
Since yesterday? Okay.
Yesterday, the past 10 minutes.
Because he already came up here with the bullshit. So
I did not. Y'all can't talk about what happened on backstage now.
Also, we're supposed to pretend. Okay.
Yeah, you know I'm fake as fuck.
You should have told me that beforehand.
Well, anyway, before we start off with the show, y'all already know we kind of, well, first of all, how everybody week been? We're going to start it off with that. How has everybody's week been?
Tequila kicked my ass.
Wait, did you say how everybody's weak?
Yes.
Oh, because okay, never matter. She was cute. You know, can't
I'm so
complain.
glad this Mercury retrograde is over.
Yeah, thank God, child. Ooh.
It was better than the past few weeks.
I can say that. You can say that again. Now let me tell a little story before we start the show. Jamar know what I'm talking about because I told him yesterday.
Here we go.
So yesterday, before Jamar and I did our interview with Latrice, I was sitting outside my house, sitting outside on the steps, and it was like 4 boys riding past the house. They looked like they was between like 14 to like 16 or something like that. They was somewhere in their age range. Boys.
Not niggas.
Not niggas, but boys. So I'm sitting out there, just sitting on the step, talking on my phone, talking on FaceTime to somebody. And then next thing you know, I already knew it was coming. I'm just going to say this before I even tell y'all what happened. I knew it was coming. Sometimes you just know that these things are going to happen. So I'm sitting there, and the next thing I hear is faggot this, faggot that, dick in the booty ass, blah, 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 and all this other stuff all at random. And I'm just sitting there minding my business. And I proceeds to curse them the fuck out. And I felt bad after I did it because I said those are kids. Why am I doing that?
Oh,
you gotta learn sometime.
Because they asked for it. They came for you, and you
wait, was it directed towards you, or they was just talking?
It was directed towards me. They literally looked at me and called me a faggot and, dick in the booty and all the other stuff as they were riding past the house.
I would have been like, I fucked your daddy.
How are you familiar with what we do?
Right. What makes you think I like to take it anyway? What makes you think I like to take it?
You might like to give it.
How do you recognize?
I'm on here without my hat on, by the way.
So I can't be on here without no hat on, honey.
Why not so?
I don't know. I'm getting my hair.
I'm overdue for a retwist like nobody's business, honey.
I'm just saying, it was just weird to me. Like, I'm just like, okay, but I keep forgetting they're kids. But at the same time, I was like, kids still do that?
Fuck them kids.
A couple of them gay.
Okay, do they look like teenagers or like?
It's not teenagers.
They're like teenagers. They're like between like 14 to 16. They look like they're that young.
Well, they look like they.
Well, what did they say when you cussed them out?
They kept riding their bikes.
They didn't turn around and look or nothing?
Mm-mm.
And how did you say it again, bitch? How'd you respond?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I asked them who the fuck they talking to. That's the first thing I asked them.
You got to give us the impersonation.
Oh, you talking about when I was spitting out the mouth because I was so mad?
Read that.
Who the fuck you talking to, bitch? Bitch, who the fuck you think you motherfucking talking to? Like, I was spitting all out the mouth. I was mad as a motherfucker, okay? Because, see, I don't bother nobody. I'm literally sitting outside of my house talking to somebody on FaceTime. And you just going to come over there and call me all types of faggots and dicks in the booty and shit like that. Like I said, don't be trying to tell me. First of all, you don't know what I like.
You don't like a dick in the boodle. You should have just said thank you.
Right.
You should have said real, recognize real, boo.
Look, see, I didn't know what to say at that moment. All I knew was to cuss their ass the fuck out. That's all the fuck I knew how to do at that moment. That's all I knew how to do. Oh my God, that's all I knew. But I should have said, ask your daddy about me. That's what I should have said.
Because I'm going to be your new mama next week.
Not new mama.
I would have been like, y'all, please, y'all probably in y'all experimented stage anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
They gonna get there. Mm-hmm.
If they're not already there.
Okay, girl. They're on BGC if it's still up.
Not BGC.
Tamar, BGC is so damn 2007. Girl,
the still works.
Not BGC, child. Not BGC. I ain't heard nobody talk about BGC so long.
I stayed on BGC. Y'all couldn't tell me nothing. I used to talk to all. I met my first boyfriend off of BGC. His name.
Well, I've never been on BGC. I just been around people that was on BGC.
I dated some guys on BGC before.
Like I never had a BGC. I never had a jack, never had a grinder, none of that.
I used to catfish on BGC.
Sky, you never had jack before? Child.
Girl, you ain't never had the red box? You lying.
I swear to God, I haven't. I swear to
Girl,
God.
everybody don't have the red box now.
Right.
Damn thing.
You can ask Jamar. I have never had none of those apps, and I don't look down on nobody that have them, but I ain't never had them.
You better try it. You got to see what it's about.
But see, Scotty bad because he be pulling all the trade without even having no.
Oh Lord Jesus! Not you bringing
him up at his job.
Not you bringing up Houston. Yeah, I'm talking about Joe Simon. We was at the club. And he's child. I was like, "Oh shit! They must know I'm a fresh piece of meat. They all over me, child. Josiah, please block me, honey."
Get them same boys up in there and crock. So they know some fresh meat when they see it. Okay?
I could tell they know because they was all up in my grill, honey.
Not like Missy. Why you up in my grill?
I'm just saying. But anyhow, with now Jamar, what you got on those game cards, child?
So
and explain the game to Tremel since he knew.
I mean, it's really there's no necessary rules to it particularly, but it's called Lyrically Correct. You know, it goes like asks like different questions from 90s and 90s R&B and hip hop. So an example question that I'll pick from the cards that I liked It says, what does Neo got to change now that he's alone?
Damn, I normally know shit like this. I just
What does he got to change now that he's alone?
Mm-hmm. What does Neo got to change now that he's alone?
Damn.
To the left. Everything.
Girl, no. So the answer, this is an example. So the answer would be his answering machine.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Oh my God. Gotta change my answering machine. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. I'm gonna be so terrible at this because I do not remember none of my old jams, honey.
Okay, let's do another
machine. Now that I'm alone.
Yes. Yes.
I'm not gonna get none of these. Do not judge me.
But I just thought it would be fun. So next one is in the song "Bed." Jay Holiday wants you to change into what thing that he likes.
Now change into that Victoria's Secret thing that I like.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Like Victoria's Secret thing. Oh, I'm going. Oh, no.
So, do you think? Actually, now that I think about this, should this go like one at a time, or do you want this just the collective group?
Let's go one at a time because I want to see who remembers shit and who don't.
I'm drinking a lemonade special.
Oh, that's what you call it? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm drinking what you sent me, Catherine. Jamar told me how to drink it, honey.
Oh, look, I put his own safety. Safety and sanity, girl. So, this one's pretty easy. At least I think it is. Josiah, you first.
Oh, okay.
He's controlling his motherfucking live. I see you put it.
What did Destiny's Child ask you to pay?
They be.
I want that one. I wanted that one.
Now, according to Alicia Keys, some people live for the fortune, fame, power, and what else?
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live just to play the game. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Scotland.
Yes, sir.
Trey Songz
Oh God.
doesn't want to leave, but what he got to do?
But he got to go right now.
He'll be back before you know it.
That's what I love Trey Songz vocal.
Mm-hmm.
Josiah,
Okay, yes.
what does Boys to Men want you to do after you close your eyes and make a wish?
Oh, Christ, God.
Oh, I know it, but I don't know it.
My wish is your command or something.
No, it's not that. You went too far through the verse, Josiah.
Wish and turn out your
Look,
That's the section. That's where the answer is. But
I was way in the wrong area.
You went all to the end of the verse, child. You went to the end. You went straight to the end, child.
I think we should try to see who can get to 10.
Okay.
You want to start now? We got plenty. We got plenty.
Let's do it.
Okay. Well, this is
I got one.
Well, everybody got their first one right. So this is the first go right. Everybody already got one. Josiah, and do you have an answer?
What? To what? The Boys to Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what your man said.
We need one of you hosts right. Scotty?
Blow out the candlelight. I'll turn it off or whatever. Yeah, because remember, Josiah went all the way to the end of the section. To the end, child.
So Scotty got 2. Everybody else got 1. Hold on. Where can I find out the scoreboard?
Yeah, get you a scoreboard, child, because we'll forget now.
Okay, look. I'm gonna do this real quick. Like
we'll keep
pressure, all this pressure.
I'm gonna put Scotty, I'm gonna put Jamel, and I'm gonna put Josiah.
I thought this was supposed to be a party.
It's a party.
What movie that came from?
Oh, I don't know that.
Soul Food.
Oh.
That's Soul Food. Waiting to Exhale.
House party.
Not house party, bitch.
I know I'm being funny. I'm being funny.
Y'all should have did movie lines. I got that now.
Oh, okay. So my StreamYard just froze for a second. Okay, am I back?
You back.
Okay. Jamel. Now, actually, I don't know this one, but you might. What time was Genuine Home Alone?
You said who?
I said, what time was Genuine Home Alone? And this is a multi-answer. What they call it? Multi-answer question? Multiple choice.
Yeah. Multiple choice.
A, 5 o'clock, B, 7 o'clock, C, 12 o'clock, or D, 9 o'clock.
Oh, it was 9 o'clock all alone. 9 o'clock
Home Alone.
paging you. We can get dirty for the last time. You were here. Where your visit?
You
So anxious. Oh my goodness.
And I love the August Alsina version too. I don't know if y'all heard his song.
I never heard that one.
Ooh, August killed it, y'all.
I gotta hear that.
Yes.
Scotland.
Yes, sir.
What did Donnell Jones say in the message to his girl?
Saying I'll be coming home. I'd rather be alone.
That was wrong.
But I don't have it.
Oh God. Can y'all please get rid of this troll, this Shamari Nivea troll, honey? Please get rid of that troll. It's back again, Josiah. This troll is back again, child. Get it out of here.
Oh, child.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
Josiah.
Yes.
Khalees can teach you how her milkshake brings all the boys to y'all. But you'll have to do what?
I can teach you, but you have to. I can teach you, but you have to show. Oh, show, please.
Shut up, Scotty. We in competition now.
Y'all, I suck when it comes to lyrics, you guys.
Ooh, that's why I know I
know that I'm good with the. I know the melody, but the lyrics.
Mm-hmm. That's the easy part. You right there. You really missing just like one word.
I can teach you, but you have to show. Damn. Oh. Okay. What is it, y'all?
No, can't even look at the comments.
Don't, you better not look at them comments. Don't you look at them comments.
This is too late. Don't look at the comments.
Watch it
over there in the comments.
I can teach you, but I have to charge.
You had it, bitch. You had it.
It was right there on that one word.
Yeah, yes. The other thing you missed it by that one word, child. You had the plane in the air. It just couldn't land, child. That's
y'all be cheating for them out there in the damn comments.
The comments give you the answer, child.
I give Tremel his point since he was next. Since he has been the one that said it. So now it's Tremel's turn. Another multiple choice. I don't know why you get all the multiple choices.
Yeah, I love multiple choices.
Don't you fuck it up either. What time did Tweet get home last night?
Oh, tell you what I did last night. Came home, say around 2:45. It's so high, hypnotized in a trance. From his body, buttery brown and tantalizing. That song was not about masturbation.
What was it about then?
I don't know. But Missy said it wasn't about masturbation, and she said that
they claim it's about self-love.
Oh, okay.
Girl, whatever.
So just a quick glance at the scoreboard. Scotland has 3. That hoe over there got 4, and Josiah has 1.
Now I gotta be a fight.
No, because the first one I did, I got right. Remember the bills one?
Mm-hmm. That's the only one you got right.
Oh Lord.
Scotty gets one that I wish that I had. This would be an easy go for me. Rihanna,
Who was that for? Me?
this for you.
Okay.
You're gonna get this one.
Rihanna's man knows that she's unfaithful, but what is it doing to him?
It's killing him inside to know that she is happy with another guy.
This is funny.
So y'all tied at 4. Josiah.
Oh God. Okay.
Now this is I had to think about this one. If you get this wrong, I don't blame you. Sierra said you may look at her and think that she's what?
You may look at me and think I'm dumb. Go on. Young.
Okay, give me more. Give me a little bit more. You got part of the answer.
You got part of the answer.
You may look at me, you think I'm sprung.
No.
Right there, it just can't.
I said young, y'all. At first, I said young earlier.
Child, just give it to him. Just give it to him, child. He got half the answer right.
What was it?
Just a young girl, but I'm not.
Oh, I told y'all I was never good as lyrics as a kid.
I'm gonna let you have it this time.
Just let him have it, child. Just let him have it, child. He had a part of the answer. Yeah, part of the answer. Let him have it.
Tremble.
I feel like a hard one coming now.
It's not multiple choice.
Oh.
What advice did Nivea have for you?
Oh, don't mess with my man. I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you. Got my girls, got my man. Find your own, leave mine alone. Don't mess with my man. I'm gonna be the one to bring it to you. Here's a little advice for you. Find your own man. How to find a girl that's down for me.
Find your own man.
Find your own, leave mine alone. Don't mess with. Okay, I'm sorry.
Scotland.
Yes.
What did Erykah Badu say to the brothers after greeting the sisters?
What she say to the brothers after she said something to the sisters?
After greeting the sisters.
Brothers, y'all all right?
Oh my God. Did we get drink breaks? Maybe.
After your next question, you make what you go to the one.
My little cocktail is about gone.
Not cocktail, child.
Josiah.
Yes.
Where did Bobby Valentino see her walking?
Just think about the first verse. It's like at the top of the first verse.
I don't even remember it.
Sidewalk, Hollywood Boulevard.
No.
You're in the right city.
Melrose.
Yes, child. Yes, you got that. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Okay.
Oh, Josiah.
It seems like they getting harder now. I don't know this.
This one, I mean, this is I think it's a long question, but we'll see. What was the first thing that came to Usher's mind when his chick on the side said she was 3 months pregnant and she's keeping it?
Who that for?
Tremel.
This damn fly.
Oh shit. What was the first thing that came to his mind? Oh shit, how that song go?
Come on. And I got it right here in my head, child.
Chat, don't be cheating.
This girlfriend is another baby. I'm working. Oh, I was out doing my dirt. No, is it the first one?
It's the second one.
Oh, it's not. It's the first one.
It's part 2.
Is it? Oh,
Yes, it's part 2.
Being a good girl that you are, you probably believe you had a good man.
He's steady singing part 1.
I was still singing part 1, ain't it?
It's part 2.
I don't know. Shit.
He literally
The first thing that came to mind was you.
Yep. So Scott will text that one.
Go get your drink, Tremel. Just go get your drink.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Girl, please. Hurry back home. Okay, let's see. Scotty, it's your turn.
Okay.
A free.
How many more we got, child?
Well, let's see. You are at 6. Tremel's at 5. Josiah's at 3.
So how many more we got?
I mean, I have plenty until one of y'all gonna get to 10.
Oh, we gotta do it till one of us get 10.
One of y'all gonna get there.
Okay.
So, where was Brandy sitting when she was back there thinking about you?
Sitting up in my
No. Okay, I'm on top of the world. That's not right. Wait, I got it.
That was for me, child. That was mine.
Oh, that was for Scott. Oh,
Look at your ass. You ready to ask a goddamn question? You get snap shit.
Let me give him his points. Scotty's at 7. All right.
7.
Yes, 7. Yes.
Josiah. Yes. What was the young boy doing to Lauren's life with his words?
I don't know.
Come on, Josiah.
What was the young boys doing to Lauren's life?
To his. See, you slick said the answer.
What was the young boy doing to Lauren's life with his words?
Oh, killing her softly.
Mm-mm.
You went too far in the chorus.
I heard a young boy like me.
No. What is?
You be right there, but just be missing it.
You had that plane up in the air, and you just can't get it to land, child. Tell them what the answer is.
It's right there. Well, I'd have passed it to Tremel if he give up and they can't get the answer.
Oh, strumming my pain with his fingers.
Well, Josiah, have you given it up?
Is that it?
Yeah.
Singing
At this
my
point, I already
life with his-
whatever.
Okay, now Tremel, what's your answer?
Singing my life.
Did y'all hear me?
Yeah, he said the answer.
Oh, well, say it again.
Strumming my pain with his fingers. Singing my life with his words. Softly with his
It's like
songs.
Josiah know the song. He just can't think of the lyrics off the
I
top
told
of his
y'all
head.
like my lyrics be fucked. I'm not good with lyrics. I'm sorry.
It's all good. That's what makes the game fun. Like now
Right.
you're ready to come up.
I be knowing the hums.
I cannot. Not
He
the
said, I
hum.
know the melodies.
Right.
Linnea, where was the party that Montel Jordan went to on Friday night?
Oh, shit. How does it go? This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel all right. The party's here on the west side. So I reached for my 40 and I learned it out.
That is correct.
I'm high, y'all. Don't do this to me.
That's what makes it fun.
I'm sober. Shit.
Bitch, next time you better get you one of them gas station drinks like I be getting the song.
I live downtown. I gotta travel outside the city to go to.
I keep forgetting, child. You gotta cross train tracks and shit. I get
Ain't nothing like some BP wine, baby.
I'm crying.
Not BP.
Yum.
Scotty and Jamel are tied at 7, with Josiah trailing at 3.
Not trailing. He ain't good with it.
But
He know the
Child,
songs,
you need to
but
go Quick Trip for a loco.
not for loco.
Scotty, what
Yes.
did Adina Howard say she got on?
T-shirt in her panties.
T-shirt in my pants.
And he's a Adina Howard fan. See, this game is rigged. I would like to speak to whoever's in charge of this because this game is rigged. Y'all,
How is it read? How is it read?
setting me up.
Now, you know it's not rigged because this is your next question. Josiah,
Yes.
why can't Deborah Cox and RL be friends?
Um,
Come on, Josiah.
because damn, I never listened to that song like that. Because they love each other.
Yes! Yes!
Oh,
I was about to say now, I did this one for free.
this nigga cheating.
I'm like, bitch, I know you know that motherfucking else.
I ain't giving him all the easy ones for real, Jamar. You giving him all
Look,
the
I just shuffled the deck and pulled from the damn shit. Actually, I'm glad I didn't give this one to Scotty. That would have been free.
I didn't read the comments.
Oh, you didn't?
No,
Oh.
I
It
did
wasn't
not.
even there. That one
I
wasn't
was
there
thinking
before he
another
answered it. It wasn't there before he answered it. So, Pramel,
Huh?
what did Escape tell her dude to kick off?
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down.
That was too easy. That was too easy.
You know them, my girls.
All right, Scotty and Tramel are tied at 8.
Not tied at 8.
How many I got?
You have 4. You have 4. And that's all right.
We all got
Scotland,
Yes, sir.
according to TLC, what is a guy that thinks he's fly?
A scrub.
There's a guy that thinks he's fly. Oh, it's still
Buster.
Always talking about what he wants, but just sits on his broke ass. So no, I don't want your number.
All right, Josiah. Please know this. Please know this. Please know this. What did Joe want to know?
I want to know what you got on. I want to know your name.
No.
So close. So try again.
You close, though.
So close.
What
Sing
time
it. Sing.
You got it.
I had faith, baby. I knew it. I was going to say, I know you know that song. Tremble. Where can you meet Lloyd?
Meet me on the south side. Meet me on the south side, yeah. Ashanti.
All right. Tremel and Scotty at 9. Oh, I'm not giving it to Scotty. That's free. But find a new one.
Are you serious?
Oh, Scotty gonna beat me to 10, huh?
Free. Like there is no challenge whatsoever. Not for the last one, bitch. Mm-mm.
Scotty about to win.
That's free too.
Oh my God, bitch! Now
That's free too. You know what? I'm gonna do this one. This one's somewhat harder. Scotty for the win. In Sweet Lady, why can't Tyrese play it cool?
he said, "Why he can't play it cool?
Mm-hmm.
Cause she's so damn fine."
No.
It's not.
No. That's not what the card says.
Oh God. Let me see.
I don't know it either.
Damn. Ooh, you evil little bitch.
I can't let you have it. That was literally free. It was free. it was what did Escape need from you?
You know I knew that one.
I was not giving it to you. And then the second one was like, what did Mary J say they did?
Is it because he wanna? Oh, okay.
That hoe still won. Almost, but Tremel was right on that ass though, right on that ass.
I was
I know Josiah is happy that this motherfucking game is over. So we go ahead and go to this
So
show.
I got a question. Is my and I guess for the fans, well not the fans, the chat too. Is my black card revoked?
Nah.
no, not your black card, your music card though. It's
It is not revoked. However, in 30 days it will expire.
Not in 30 days. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start the show now because we just spent almost the first 40 minutes of the show on this game. So we're going to start it off with song and album of the I still love the fact that Josiah used the prelude theme music for this. I still
look, shit. I was running out of music to YouTube music to you.
yeah.
I was like, shit, just prelude music.
So these were chosen, the song and album of the week. Both of these were chosen by Josiah this week. He chose these. So we're going to start off with the song of the week, and that is Destiny's Child, Cater to You. That's the song that he chose for the week. And that's probably one of my favorite Destiny's Child songs. Probably the top 5. Probably the top 5 favorite Destiny's Child songs.
I just want to say, baby Michelle ate that song.
She did. Her part was my favorite part of the song. Her part was my favorite part of the song. Now, Tremel, this is where we just give commentary on how we feel about the songs and the album and stuff like that. So, like, what's your take on Cater to You by Destiny's Child? Because I love that song. Like, one of the few I still listen to.
Oh, well, I rather enjoy the song. It was one of the first songs that I can say that I enjoyed every single verse, and it wasn't like, it was a very cohesive song for me. And I do really enjoy Michelle's verse. Like,
yes,
she set it off on that one.
Definitely.
She slowed it down and put a little spit on it, you know what I'm saying? And they always performed it in different ways, and they always made it different. Like, I love that song. I love that, and I love their live performances of it.
Oh, definitely. But I feel like that Michelle ate on that whole album. Like that song, If I...
Yeah.
I don't pick up the phone like I used to.
Yeah, you sound just like, I love her voice. Yes.
Michelle started peeing.
Oh, they remember when Beyonce was like, you know, Kelly got a pretty voice, and Michelle, her voice is like,
right.
I don't know why she had to read that little girl like that.
Your voice is like water. Your voice is like rain. That's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. But it was I think what's even more iconic, you guys, is the BET performance that they did when they brought Nelly up there.
Do you like it like this?
Who had Nelly? Beyonce had Nelly, right? And then
No, Kelly
Beyonce had Terrence Howard.
Yes, Terrence Howard. And then they
Terrence.
gave fucking Michelle Magic Johnson. Jesus. I was, even as a
You know what my mama said? I remember to the day what my mama said. My mama was like, why she go get Magic Johnson? I would have went and got Michael Jordan.
Do you want it? Do you need it? Hey.
Yes, bitch. I remember 3 girls in high school did their whole routine for the talent show, and I was here for it. They had this shit
Now,
down.
I remember listening to the song. It took me so long, so many years to really understand what the hell Kelly was saying in her
Baby,
voice.
my baby, I'm home. Let me hold you in my home. Let me take just away from you.
What there's other you need me
That
to
was
do.
Beyonce part.
No. Is it?
No, that's Kelly part.
Yeah, that's Kelly. She got the damn almost rapping.
Have you home? Oh, okay. Have you home? I just want to take the stress away from you. Make sure that I'm doing my part. Boy, is there something you need me to do? Now, what I will not be dealing with though, she was cute on her verse, and it was real cute.
It was challenge me for the better, boy. I'm a love letter, and the part that's after that, when you come down, tap you on my shoulder, I roll over. I was like, what? What did she say? It took me years to figure out what the hell she was saying, but of course, I love the climax would be, yeah. That little climax. But that's my song.
Exactly.
That's one of my very few Destiny Child songs I do like.
Yes, I love it. One of my favorites off what I think when I first heard the Destiny Fulfilled album, that was the one that I clung to the most. Is that song?
Survival was not given how I needed to give.
You said Survival didn't give.
Because what's that? Yeah, Survival was not.
Because
that sound, what's that sound? Nasty Girl or something like that. And I saw the video for that, y'all, like a few months ago. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy.
What you thinking about? Looking little down,
they self-righteous, hypocritical ass on that damn song.
I think that's the worst Destiny Child video of all time.
I didn't know they had a video for that song.
I didn't know they had a video.
It was a lot of close-ups. It was like,
no, yeah, it sounds like it was horrible then, child.
I've only seen it like maybe once or twice. I couldn't tell you. But yeah, love the song, love the ladies.
Okay, well, for album of the week, child, I'll let y'all talk about this because I don't listen to this motherfucker. But Drake, Take Care. No, what was on this album? Maybe
y'all didn't listen to the album like this.
The only thing I cared about was Take Care, and maybe make me so proud. Those are the only two.
Make me so proud.
Make me proud.
Is that featuring Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, that's the only song I like, child.
But yeah, Take Care because feature my girl.
You know, I feel like that Take Care had a lot of good hits. I was in high school, you know, I was in 11th grade at that time, and I was really going through a lot. I feel like that album really helped me so much, along with 4. That when I was like going through it, I felt like it had some really good hits on it. I was like, okay, Drake, you know, he was on his way to the top, you know.
Child.
Baby. But it wasn't fun.
Yeah, Soulful Dolls, Cameras, Good One Go.
My friend really liked. It wasn't that. Hold on, I just want to know it just for myself. Like, what the hell was that song?
Bad am. All of them bitches, I'm bad to them. Mabaloo, everything I have a land. Bro, you bout
Headline. That's what it was. A friend of mine loved that Headline song.
Oh yeah, but I think wasn't Headlines on the first.
Don't ask me no Drake questions.
I couldn't believe y'all don't. So y'all really didn't listen to Drake like that.
I don't like Drake.
Marvin's Room was on that one because you know, fuck that nigga that you think. Yeah, they had some good songs on there.
Trust Issues on it.
Trust Issues wasn't officially on there, but Trust Issues was like right around that time though. Yeah,
I love that song, especially the remake with The Weeknd. That's when I got introduced to him. Mm-hmm.
But it had some bops on that.
Well, I ain't got much to add to it because I don't like Drake, child. So.
Well, look, this is a secret, behind the scenes secret. I was gonna put up Over It by Summer Walker, but I was like, well, baby, Scotty would turn off the camera. I love that album too.
You don't like Over It by Summer Walker?
I don't like Summer Walker at all.
I can't listen
to
it. I can listen to a song or two, but I can't listen to a entire project.
But y'all just please, Scotty, I beg you, as your friend, just listen to the album one time. You're gonna really like the album.
Just listen to it.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
The fourth Baby Mama is the only song I need to hear. I heard it already.
Maybe you don't like No Love.
I mean, I never listened to it.
Oh my God, I can't.
That is my jam.
Y'all really like Summer Walker like that?
I like.
I think she's good at what she does, but it's just not for me. In a you I can't listen to, like I said, a whole project. I might listen to a song here and there. But
okay, I'm gonna take you guys to a Summer Walker concert whenever she's in Atlanta next.
Don't go to none of her live shows now. She ain't gonna put on no show. You're gonna be upset.
I know I'm being sarcastic.
I know you being sarcastic.
Listen to music at the house.
Catherine, T is had a family emergency. He might come on later, but we don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody had asked earlier what this game was. This game is called Lyrically Correct that we played. I got it off of Amazon.
That was a fun game.
It is.
I was gonna say this was the other one. It was like in 7 days. What did Mary J say they was doing on Tuesday? I'm like, I can't give him that.
Yes, you could have. What are you talking about?
That is free. There was no.
Tuesday, you came
Tuesday, a
away.
friend of mine.
That's my favorite Mary J. Blige.
Y'all spoke him up. Y'all spoke him up because there he go.
Yes.
Y'all spoke him out. What's up, T?
What's up?
Somebody
Man,
was just
I'm
asking
good.
about you.
Okay.
Hey y'all. Hey Tramel, what's good?
Hey, they got me out here playing these games.
You almost won.
Oh, T, did you share it to your page?
I don't know. Did I?
Bitch, if you don't check and see. But I think that's it for song and album of the week. So we're gonna go into reality star of the week, and this is the one that T chose. So let's get into that, child. Okay, so reality star of the week is so annoying. I'm gonna tell you why. Because when T told me who he chose, he was hollering, laughing when he sent it to me. But he said, in honor of the fact that the Housewives of Potomac is returning on Sunday, this is who he chose for reality star of the week, and that is Miss Giselle Bryant, child. He chose.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Rob Dixon.
Child, please. That is nobody's reality star of the week, baby.
The iconic, accomplished, incredible Robin Marie Dixon.
We ain't
I
finna
hope
do
her
that.
middle name ain't no damn Marie.
I love trolling y'all.
Okay, so what am I gonna say about Giselle?
It's so much, right?
She good for TV.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I only seen the first couple of seasons of her. She gives me. What do I say? How do I describe? You know what? She gives me Akeisha from Bell Collective. They feel like one and the same.
Not Akeisha.
They give me the same vibe. Mm-hmm. The girl with the light eyes who thinks she better than everybody else.
Nah, I don't think that.
So what you think?
I just feel like that. Well, she's not as Akeisha. You know, is like more likable than Giselle. I just feel like
I agree.
She tries to be like this Kenya Moore, but it don't give because Kenya Moore, you know, yeah, she's the villain, but Kenya Moore will read you and get you together. Giselle is always getting read down, and her fashion is horrible.
That's the sad part. She gets so much shit going, and you would think that she would know how to read, but she can't. She can't read for shit. She can't dress. Her house look like a damn farm. Look like a damn. What is it? Look like something at the fairgrounds with the horses and shit, like the livestock, whatever that she did. That's what it looked like. And her kids are more iconic than her. I love watching her daughters on TV. They're way more entertaining than she is. But like I said, Giselle is good to laugh at. Like she's the key. Like she's just good to laugh at. You know what I'm saying? Like she reminds me of Sheree. She's delusional, and it's so funny to me.
Mm.
T, what you gotta say? Because you chose this tacky ass.
Listen, I just chose her because I mean, who else was I gonna choose? I mean, for whatever reason, the production people like her, but then again, they hate her. But at the same time, they still want her around. So I kind of see what it is with Giselle. So she was just the perfect person to use for this in honor of RHOP, I guess, child.
Yeah, because Jamar had already chosen Karen a couple of weeks ago. So who else would we choose? You could have chose Candace.
The most controversial housewives of all time.
You could have chose.
No, she pissed me off with that interview talking about something. Chris, she was allowing Chris to flirt with Giselle in her face. I ain't like that shit, Candace.
Oh yeah, she did say that. But why was you okay with that? That's my whole point.
I was just talking about her before we got on here.
Yeah, you were. But I guess that's all we got for reality star of the week, child, because Tremere really didn't say shit about her.
I don't know her.
What about Karen?
What you say? What
Who,
you say?
me?
Yeah, you. What you say?
Oh, I just said I only know her to get red and stuff. Like she's always been just like
A
she's so
punching
pretty, but she gets her ass toe up like all the time. She has a pretty face, but she dumb as hell. So
man. That's facts. Okay, so next up, the next segment that we got is what. Now, what went wrong is basically about a reality show or TV shows that jumped the shark. And for those of you who may not know what jump the shark means, is what went wrong with the show? When did the show start becoming horrible to look at? When did it start being bad? So I chose this one this week because I felt like it would be good, because I feel like at least most of us have watched this show before, and most of us can have a conversation about it. And the show is The Game. It used to be on the CW, and it winded up being on BET later on down the line. And now it's back on Paramount Plus. I haven't watched it on Paramount Plus, but it's run on Paramount Plus. Now, what would you guys say went wrong with The Game? When did it start being bad?
Tia.
Wait, that's not fair. So I remember being relatively late to The Game.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when I was watching it, I was watching it heavy.
Right.
Like in 2011, I want to say.
Probably around the time they were showing it on BET, like all the reruns on BET.
Yeah, that's the channel we had access to at the dorms. So I remember the episode. Is Tia the one that acts in this, or Tamara? It's Tia. Tia was swabbing the baby spit to try to figure out who the daddy was. I think.
Yeah,
That was the I was watching, and I remember it felt like it just got more and more soap opera-y, like very early day dramatic ass soap opera, and I feel like it wasn't meant to be that in the beginning. I feel like it was almost like a comedy sitcom type of deal. It got more and more dramatic as the seasons went on. I think people were just kind of like, okay, girl. Okay. But that's how I remember it. I don't know how accurate that is, but what y'all think?
That's that season when they first brought it to BET that you talking about, when she swabbed the baby's mouth to get the DNA test behind Durham back or whatever. That was that first season they brought it back on BET. So yeah, that's about right. Cause that's when it started getting bad, actually.
That's what I said at the beginning. That's where it went wrong at. It went to BET.
Hey Ashton. That's when it started getting bad.
Ashton. Catherine, I already tried it, but I'm not home, boo. I'm still at my cousin's house. But I did drink some, girl.
So did I. So did I. What would you say, Jamil? What would you say went bad?
I definitely think it did start to get a little bit dramatic, but I also think it started getting a little bit repetitive. It was a lot of going back and forth between Derwin and Melanie, and then when they actually just left the show, it was kind of like, I don't watch it no more, because I was actually invested in their story, even though they kept going back and forth. You know, they was the whole reason why I was watching that, because Durham was fine as hell. So, you know, without him and Melody not being together, I wasn't really feeling it no more. So I stopped watching it, and then they brought Brandy up on there, and I was just like, oh Lord.
I like Chardonnay.
I did too.
I love Chardonnay too, but Chardonnay was ghetto as hell, and I just did not like the black stereotype. She was a chocolate girl being ghetto as fuck, and she was dating this light-skinned man, and they was going back and forth. He was supposed to be stingy and tight. He kept calling her ghetto. It's just like, it was a mess.
I didn't really care for Brandy's role on that.
Oh yeah. I liked it though. Me and T probably just ghetto, but we
I mean, don't get me wrong, I like Chardonnay, but it's like by the time Brandy got on there, y'all, a lot of people just was like falling out with it. And I felt like that the show really did need Melody and Derwin to keep it going. And also what I feel like was the downfall of the show was the absence of the laugh tracks. Because when you watch season 1 through 3 on the CW, it had the laugh tracks on there and it added more comedy. Well, when BET happened, it was just like it's supposed to be comedy, but it's like, is this a comedy or a dramatic? Granted, it was a drama series / comedy, but it just couldn't have the laugh tracks on there.
It wasn't funny no more. It was all about It was like you was watching Scandal or some shit.
How to get away with murder.
Yeah, like it got too. But I feel like what happened to the game is exactly what happened to Moesha too. Once they started getting all dramatic and talking about Ray J ain't the cousin, he the brother, and Frank cheated on the mama, and
You notice how everything that Ray J gets on is ruined, just like 101. That last season when they was in Cali.
Oh, I didn't even watch
it. Kept that baby. You could have just done season 1 through 4 with Flex on there.
Oh, and another thing with the game,
the daughter and the boy started dating.
Oh my God! Then another thing on the game, they brought Lauren London with her nun-acting ass on the show with that dark skinned boy.
Oh, I ain't even watching.
Jay Ellis was fine now.
He was fine, but he was fine, but I didn't care about them though.
When I finally saw him again on Insecure, baby, I lost it.
I
lost it.
He had a big booty.
No, he had a big what?
A big booty.
Child. You will be watching, child. You will be watching. But how did y'all feel about Jay Ellis and Lauren London's additions to the show? Because by the time they came, it did not feel like the game no more. By the time
supposed to be the new Derwin and Melanie, and I was not feeling it.
I hate it.
Yeah, because by that point, just about everybody was gone. Because Kelly was gone, Melody and Derwin was gone. The only one that you had to really carry the show is Tasha Mack, and she wasn't really carrying it either. And Malik, and then remember that time Malik into a whole villain when he had did TT real dirty or some shit like that. I think he had fucked somebody that TT was trying to talk. It was something that happened. I don't know, but they had made Malik into somebody that he wasn't.
Listen, right. TT was my boo. I was here for TT.
I like TT. He was, and I think they got rid of him too.
Well, let me ask this to you guys. Has anybody seen the revamp of the game on the panel? I have not yet. I cannot pay for another subscription.
I mean, I have Paramount Plus, but I haven't looked at the game yet because I'm like, I be wanting them to just let it go. Like, how many more times you got to kill the show? You've been killed it enough. How many times are we?
I did hear good things about it, though. I did hear good things.
Yeah, somebody in the chat actually said that the revamp on Paramount Plus is actually good, but I'm scared to watch it. I am too scared to watch it because every time they try to bring the game back, it be fucked up. So But I guess that's it for what went wrong. Now we're about to go into what Jamar's specialty is on this show, and that is sing that word. Okay, now Jamar gives each of us a word, and we sing it.
Another song.
Never find a song with the word in it.
Yeah, whatever, child. You know what I'm trying to say.
But I'm normally good with this.
Yeah, you good with this. You just not good with remembering
lyrics.
Since you won the last game, I'll let you go first.
Okay.
Give me a song with the word city in it.
Damn. I'm not good at this game. You said city?
Mm-hmm.
Gotham City.
Oh, weak. I am weak.
What song is that?
That's R. Kelly.
Oh, sure. Please.
That's R. Kelly. He has a song called Gotham City. Wasn't it on the Shaft soundtrack? I think it was.
I wrote.
That's the first song I could think about.
Ooh, somebody was talking about "Hit the Floor," bitch. I love that show before it became crazy.
Yes, that was my shit.
That'll be we'll pick that one for the next show. How about that?
Josiah.
Yes.
Your word is going to be
room. Okay. There's a meeting in my bedroom.
We see what Josiah is.
And there's another song I know.
Oh, Harold, that was a good one too, and I'm a big fan of Tupac. I don't know why I didn't think about that one.
My ass thought of Empire State of Mind. Trouble. Your word is actually song.
Song.
Song. SONG.
I've been so many places in my life and time. I've sung a lot of songs, made some bad rhymes. Acting out my life in stages, with 10,000 people watching.
Well,
We're alone now, and I'm singing the song to you.
yep.
Felt that. Thank you, Jesus.
So, last one for T. Money.
Money. Let me see. What song can I go with that? Money. Money. Okay, money. Period. Who is that? Is that
I got one.
I think that's Lil Wayne. Y'all might not know nothing about that.
I was like, I can't say I do. Tremaine, what you got?
Yeah, you know, I used to.
He could have did. He said, "It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker."
That one, yes. I was thinking of More Money, More Problems. I don't know what.
Oh, come on.
It's like the more money we come across, the more problems we see.
Look, watch you, I'm already messing up the lyrics, not the more money we see.
Is it? It ain't it.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, I guess that's it, child. Y'all a mess. I can't. So now we're about to get into the hot topics portion of the show, and we're about to get into what's the tea, which is inspired by our very own giving you the real tea. Okay. So there's been a lot that's been going on in the blogs, child. There's a lot that's been going on, a lot of beefs, unnecessary beefs at that, and all of that. So we're gonna start this thing off with, what's the girl name? Danny Lee or Danny Lay? How you pronounce her name?
Danny, I think it's Danny Lay.
Because I just be butchering that girl name. But however, she was in the blogs just last week when it was revealed that she didn't want B Simone on Wild 'N Out while she was up there because of the baby thing. But it also came out earlier this week, that when she came to Chicago on WGCI for a radio interview, Kendra G, who is a radio programmer there, she was supposed to do the interview, and Danny Lay said that she didn't want her on the interview. And apparently Kendra went in on her, like drug her for filth. So if y'all are not aware of this dragging that she gave her, I'm going to play it for y'all.
Oh, thank you, God.
So y'all can hear how she drug her for pieces. So I'm going to pull it up on my phone real quick. What you doing, Josiah? You must be looking for it yourself.
Oh, I was texting somebody. I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought you was, because you'll beat me too with Chad. You got control over this shit. I'll be looking for it, and then you already got it up.
Do your thing.
But hold on, y'all. Because I had a feeling I would have to play it for some of y'all, just in case y'all didn't hear it. I'm seeing everything but what I need to see. But yeah, she did go in on her. We gotta start with that, because there's two parts to this story. There's definitely two parts to it. Where is it at, child? The neighborhood talk posts too damn much.
Oh, not you was relying on the neighborhood talk. Them in the shade room, they be tearing down, babe.
They posted too damn. They be posting too much. That's why I can't. That's why I'm having a hard time picking it up, child.
What Danny Lay and
Kendra G.
Kendra G. Okay. Kendra G.
That happened earlier this week too.
I got it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Let me share the screen, child. Josiah to the rescue. Ew.
Hopefully they can hear it, because when I've been trying to share it over the last few days, they can't hear me when I do it. Okay, there you go. Let us know if y'all can hear it.
Then he lays in the city of Chicago. I don't know why. Probably got high school parents. Who the hell knows? But she was set to do an interview with the morning show, and she requested that I, Kendra G, be removed from the interview because she was uncomfortable talking to me. Girlfriend, this ain't wilding out. You ain't gonna beat Simone me. Now your whole interview has been canceled. But I'm trying to figure out why did you want to talk to me in the first place? I asked you on the radio defending your honor. I really felt the way when your baby daddy played you on that infamous IG Live and I defended you on the radio. Now, shout out to B. Simone, who I know in real life, rock with in real life, but I actually understood why you didn't want to do Wild Out with her. But I'm still trying to figure out why the hell you ain't want to talk to me. Now, you nervous somebody ask you the questions that need to be asked, like, are you still sleeping with your baby daddy after he beat your brother up and played during the IG Live? And you know what? I probably would have asked you that question because I need to know. Because if you forgave him, that means I need to forgive him. Are you nervous I was going to bring up that whack-ass Yellowbone song? Girlfriend, I don't care. You can make a song about your skin tone and celebrate it. I love being a dark-skinned woman. Ain't no whack-ass song like that going to make me insecure about my complexion. Are you nervous that I was going to ask you, like, how did it feel to be a girlfriend thinking you was better than all the baby mamas just to become a baby mama and get treated worse? And you know what, Dini Lay? I probably would have asked you all those questions because guess what? That's my job. That's what I do. I ask the questions that the people want to know. Maybe you should focus on your job, be in the studio and make a hit. We got to talk about your music and not about your personal life. That's not my fault that your personal life is more relevant than your music. That's your fault. You're around here trying to get people removed from interviews. It don't go down like that. Now you miss out on an opportunity to have a radio interview on #1 urban station in Chicago. And guess what? This opportunity might not come around again because your music ain't popping. So with that being said, sit your goofy ass down.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Any thoughts?
I think she said them all.
Girl, that was a dragon.
But you real hurt, sir. You real hurt. I mean, somebody had to say it. You real hurt, though, sis.
Now, why you say she hurt?
You drug her, but bitch, you hurt. The way you drug her, oh, you hurt. I'm just saying.
It was giving me Kelly Price. She was a friend of mine.
Right. You real hurt.
So do y'all think that she was unprofessional for the way she put it on? Like,
I mean, it's I mean, you could look at it as unprofessional, but honestly, radio hosts say any and everything. So I'm never surprised at the things that they say when they really go, if they are like legitimately beefing with somebody. They'll say anything. They will say anything.
I mean, look, I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying, you real hurt, sis.
So you gonna keep on reiterating her ass?
I am. You hurt, bitch. You real pressed, daughter. You know, real pressed. I would have just appreciated it had, it just been a little bit more like, like I just wish she would have paid the dust, really. That's what I wish she would have did. Because, girl, who the fuck is Danny? Don't nobody give a damn about her.
And like she said, her music ain't popping. So what you gonna talk about?
Yeah, like, girl, if she's all these things, don't be so pressed. Pay that bitch dust. Who gives a shit?
See,
yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying, somebody had to say it. No shade. I know everybody want to have her back because she's all melanated and it's popping. She's gorgeous. I love it. But you hurt, sis.
Well, that's not the end of that particular story because after she then went off on the girl on the radio show, apparently they made up a day later.
See, see, throw this case out. Throw it out.
Apparently, they made up a day later. Basically, in so many words, she said that there was some miscommunication between the team and the radio station that Danny Lee had no idea about. She basically said that it wasn't what she thought it was. And she didn't really apologize to the girl about what she said about her. Pretty much she still stands on what the fuck she said. She just said that as we talked about it like two grown black women, and you know, we got past it and all this other stuff. And Danny Lee accepted her apology. Ain't no way I'm gonna accept no apology from you, and you just drug me that damn way on the radio. Ain't no way we can just sit up there and kiss and hold hands after you done drug me like that on the radio. But
in a public space, nope.
In a public space at that, child. Okay, so the next topic at hand is Kandi Burruss and Miss Tamar Braxton.
Yes, tell me what happened with this.
Okay, now this is what happened. Now, as you guys already know, Kandi went on Kandi went on Kandi talked to a couple of us on YouTube about 2 weeks ago, and one of the people being House of Aaron, who we know. And on the show, she told everybody how Carlos King stole her life story. The life story with Escape. He went behind her back trying to get an unauthorized biopic done on her life. He even went as far as to try to interview her mother and make it seem like they was only doing like a little documentary on female groups, and Mama Joyce had agreed to it, not knowing what he was really doing. Kandi found out about it later on down the line, and she was pissed about it. So that's what was said in the interview. Now, Tamar recently threw shade at Kandi. Carlos King had posted a photo of her, basically posted a photo at a concert that she was doing while she was on stage. And he said, "My bitch is back," at Tamar Braxton. And then Tamar said, "Thank you, my friend at Carlos King, who ain't got to steal nothing from nobody, blah, blah, blah." So that's circulated on Twitter. But then, come to find out, weeks prior to this post that she made, she made some comments about it on Dish Nation, which is, like that Ricky Smiley show, Dish Nation, with Gary with the T and Head Crack. Now, I actually got that sitting right here, so we're going to play what she actually said, and we're going to talk about it. Here you go.
Burruss says, honey, former executive producer of Real Housewives of Atlanta star Carlos King is a thief. Oh my God, Tamar, did you hear that?
Child, I heard that.
Oh my God. Now it seems, honey, that the streets were talking about Kandi and Carlos, honey, not being cool anymore, and here's why.
He's the one who stole my group's life story and sold it to TV1. When you're a public figure, they can do unauthorized stories about you. Never once, all them years we have been around each other, he had never once told me that he was trying to do a movie about us. And to go behind my back, I was like, I can't him ever again.
Messy boo.
But I just find it odd that you can steal the rights of the lives of people that are still alive. We saw recently with the Mike Tyson joint on Hulu, which is great, by the way. I hate that he doesn't support it, but you got to do things right when these people are alive and you telling their story.
Which is why I don't agree with her calling him a thief. You know what I mean? I think that's a little
Miss Kandi Burruss
off the deep end.
What would you do if somebody tried to do this to you and your sisters? They tried to tell your story without your permission.
Well, okay, so here was the thing. So my sister did her biopic, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like everybody else was involved, but I had nothing to do with my character, and I was in my feelings about that.
Okay.
But everybody else was involved, so that's a different kind of thing. So you really don't want nobody telling your own story. Right. But at the end of the day, I just feel like there are all the time unauthorized, versions of people's lives, and this is just a part of being an entertainer.
Yeah, it is a little shady to call her mom up and act like you're going to do an interview about all these groups in the 90s just to try to dig up information on her group. Like, that is a little... You got to watch out for reality TV producers.
Yeah, that's shady, baby. But something in the milk ain't clean. I don't know. I'm not totally convinced that that's what it is. I don't know. I want to hear from Carlos because I want to know the king.
And you will get it to him because I think y'all good Judas too, if I'm not mistaken, huh? I mean, y'all was on the show kicking.
I just recently met Carlos. I'm just like off the deep end.
Okay, so that's pretty much it, child. But and T said he coming back once he get home. I just saw it in the private chat. So after that was said, once the news started circulating that she unfollowed Kandi, that's number one. She unfollowed Kandi and said all of this. It was also said, she said, "I actually don't know what the fuck happened. Someone asked me a question and I answered it after hearing one side of the story. Knowing both people keep me out of the drama. I don't have an issue with Kandi, and I'm not on RHOA. So everyone stop with the BS storyline. Do y'all think that Tamar was throwing shade at Kandi or inserting herself in the situation, and now she's playing victim? Because that's what I think. Go ahead, Jamil.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a little outside. Does anybody know Tamar's sign, Zodiac sign?
Pisces.
I don't know anything about the Pisces sign.
Why you ask?
You know, because it gives like you just really like I feel like she was just talking and she was just not really thinking about the ramifications of her words. Like it gives like I don't know. I love Tamar. I think she's a great singer. Her mouth is the problem most of the time. And she really does not think when she says things. I feel like you and Kandi have not had no issues for a long time. Like you already be on thin ice with Kandi. And I just feel like she really just don't want Kandi to like her. She really just don't want people to like her. If you ever seen somebody that just want to pick at you because they just don't want them to like you?
Yeah, I've been.
It's
there.
weird. It's weird energy. It's giving really weird. Like y'all, like Kandi has done everything in her power to like you, and you just trying to make it so this lady just do not fuck with you. And I've never seen that. It's awesome.
But see,
it's
Tamar,
amazing.
But see, that's the reason why K Michelle called her ass a Muppet in the first place, because she always saying stuff and always putting herself in somebody else's business. Like when Love and Hip Hop first aired and K Michelle was talking about her abuse, she jumped into the situation to say that the girl lying when you don't even know this girl from Adam. So how would you know she lied about something that happened to her? Then she gets called a Muppet. It is coined that she's a Muppet, and now she get on the reel and crying about how a particular person called her a Muppet. You wouldn't have to deal with this if you would just shut your fucking mouth and stay out of other
She
people's
even put out a cease and desist that K Michelle couldn't call her that no more.
She couldn't stop. She couldn't stop everybody else from calling her that.
Didn't they?
Tamar is she is, I don't know, she a piece of work sometimes when it comes to certain things, but she seems so nice when I see her out in public. Like she's so sweet, but she's quiet. Then I guess when there's cameras on her, she just turned into another person. I don't know. It's definitely something. There's something wrong there.
Tamar,
like she said, that's not quite right.
What'd you say, Josiah?
Tamar Braxton is quiet.
Yeah, like I see her out a couple of times, and like whenever she's out, she just always just like out the way. She just sits down and she just does her thing. Like she just be real chill. But like when she be in front of cameras and there's a light on her or something like that, she just be saying whatever. Because it was not necessary to say, you know, I don't know.
Didn't we have a spat back when I think they were both on that season of Celebrity Big Brother?
They did have a spat because they had prior beef before they got on Celebrity Big Brother.
But I thought they had made it up on.
They did make up on Celebrity Big Brother. Hell, Tamar was at the damn dungeon party show because I went to her dungeon party in Dallas and Tamar was there. So she was there.
They originally got it because of T.S. Madison and Kaya, you know. They was doing a tour together, and Tamar had brought them out to do a part of her set.
Yeah, brought TS and Kaya out after Kaya then drove Kandi in escape. Yeah, on the Queen's Court. And then, not to mention, Tamar, even prior to that, they had a situation because she was mad that they all went on the reel after she got her ass canned. Because she had unfollowed Rashida, she unfollowed Toya, she unfollowed Tiny, she unfollowed Kandi and Monica, all of them. She had unfollowed all of them because she was mad that they all went on the reel. And Monica
can't be stopping nobody's check because yours got stopped now.
Exactly. And then her and Monica never got back cool. Monica still got her blocked.
I get it now. Oh my God, I get it. Oh, it's here now. You're right, because that was the first time that they had an inclination. And you know, and Tamar's just weird because you know there are some people out there, and I just need to let y'all know there are people out there who, if you do one thing to them or something that they just don't like, even if it wasn't about them, they will hold on to it forever, and they will pretend like they're your friend in your face, and they will still do slick shit to you for the rest of the time that they know you. for the rest of your life.
Right.
And they would just continue to do that instead of telling you, bitch, I don't like you, I never will, and letting you go on about your business. So they got to continue to be a part of your life, and they got to continue to do stuff to you to make themselves feel better about that initial hurt. I get it. Okay, move on. Y'all go ahead.
I agree though. I agree. But I always felt like Tamar is fake. She plays the victim a lot. Like she throws a lot of shade at people, and then when people come back at her ass 10 times harder than what she came, then she's automatically a victim. I mean, she used to do that shit with her sisters. Like she used to do that shit with her sisters all the time. So, but I ain't never fucked with Miss Piggy anyway. So we good. So next up is Corey Hardrick and Tia Mowry. As you guys already know, they recently, Tia filed for a divorce. And I don't think, some people have speculations on what they think may have happened between Tia and Corey. Whenever a celebrity couple breaks up, the first thing that people want to say is that somebody cheated. In this particular instance, I don't think nobody cheated.
Why Tia look dead in that photo?
I think that with Tia and Corey, I feel like with the relationship, first of all, I follow Tia. I don't follow Tamara, but I follow Tia.
No one follows Tamara, child.
Tia's
Child, I do not follow Tamara at all.
Like this, I watch her on the reel sometimes because I watch the reel a lot. Before.
Oh, you did?
Yes, and I didn't really Tamara views. I'm like, girl, you so damn conservative. Ugh. Like it was what is off topic, but it was an episode when it was talking about gay characters, Bert and Ernie coming out on Sesame Street as a gay couple. And her and Jeannie Mao was getting into it, and she was making all type of faces, and then like they would talk about like, the girls would talk about like sexual stuff. Child, she'll be so shy and quiet in the corner. I said, Tamara, you don't speak out. But back to Tia and her husband. I feel like that with Tia, she has, I don't know, her husband did not have personality. I'm sorry. Like Tia be doing all the the fun TikToks and stuff. He just be sitting there chilling.
I just thought he was nice to look at.
Yeah. Damn train.
Damn. Are you on the tracks, bitch?
You've been to that boy house. You know that.
Maybe them train tracks right next to my house.
Bitch, I don't know how you be going to sleep at night, child. Spiderweb, I saw that video. That video resurfaced this week. It was like they was doing an interview, and he did straight up dismiss Tia, like he didn't want her to talk or nothing. I think they grew apart though. They were together for 22 years, and they were married for like 14 or 15. So it could be a situation where they just grew apart. Sometimes when you be in a relationship with somebody for so long, sometimes you just grow the fuck apart, or you lose that spark.
It's not.
That was the only thing she was jumping on for the past like 40 years.
It's not 40 years, bitch.
Not 40.
Now she needed some new
peen. Happy, you have to have more than one peen in your life.
Yeah, hell yeah, you got to experiment, spice of life, babe. That's why you do all your fucking before you get in a relationship. You got to do it all before you get into it, so you can already be fucked out.
I know what you mean.
You got to get all that out of you. Because then after that, it'll just be smooth sailing after that. You don't have to experience nothing. You ain't got to be no freak no more. You can be a housewife then.
I agree. I feel like everybody should get their wholeness out of them before they get into like a serious relationship.
Yeah, you got to date a little bit. And I'm not necessarily saying you got to be a ho-ho. I mean, you can just date and experience new, people and stuff like that. It makes you appreciate the person that you end up with when you have some experience of other people, whether they be good or bad. You know what you like. I don't even think she know what she like.
You don't think she know 40 something? You don't think she know?
Not being with the same man, and you ain't ever experienced nothing else. I mean, goddamn it, you fighting Keke Palmer over that man. Like, come on now.
Keke Palmer.
You know, she got mad at Kiki because Kiki had said, "Oh, you know, I used to have a crush on Corey when I was a little girl," and she got mad. She's like, "You don't say that about nobody's husband."
Oh, I did not know that. I did not. I
Like,
swear to
girl,
God, I didn't know
she
that.
just said she had a little crush on the man a long time ago, like when she was a little girl, when she was like 7 or 8 years old. And she say she wanted to like do him right now when she 24. It's like,
Oh my God, child. If T
yeah,
don't,
she got mad on the whole tirade, and you know, Kiki Palmer being the type of chick she is, she was just like, yeah, I didn't mean it that way now.
I love Kiki.
I do. I love me some Keke Palmer. Keke Palmer.
Yeah,
is
man, she ain't talked about that man since. She know her place.
Now she know her place.
It's just like I just don't
She know her place.
It's not worth it. So
she was definitely, it's not worth it. He is not that slamming, honey. He was slamming back when I was 8. I'm 25 now. I don't want him.
Cause it don't be that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like it just don't. Like I'm not gonna be arguing with you about your husband, child. Yeah, you the one who gotta sleep with him, not me. I just said he was cute.
But that's the thing. Like I felt like in that was very telling when that happened. You know, I love Tia to death. Like she was actually my first not gay crush. Like when I was a little boy, I used to love Tia. Like I used to love her, and so I see that she was not really like, I don't know, she just hasn't had too much experience with like dating dudes. She was with him like most of her life, if not all of her life. So
Pretty
you know,
much.
maybe she wants to. Maybe she's, you know, flourishing. She's been doing a lot of TikToks. She's been looking real good. She's probably ready to get out here.
And she said something along the lines of, at this point in her life, she's just trying to take back her own independence, or what was the other thing she said? She said that she was trying to set boundaries at this point in her life. And I feel like that was her pretty much letting us know that she finna let this nigga go. That's how it came across to me. You know, so this is something that's been on her mind for the longest. You know what I mean? So
she's just ready to try something. She's just ready to take care of herself, I think, now. It's just like she's been a part of his life real heavy. So now it's time for her to take care of herself and do what she want to do. Be grown.
okay. So I know we don't like to talk about him. But next up is Lil Boosie once again, child. He did an interview with DJ Vlad. Child. He did an interview with DJ Vlad. And he said, y'all have to hear what he actually said. But in the interview, he said that he has trouble believing that someone would RAPE their baby mama. Like he doesn't think that you can RAPE your baby mama. She has to give it up willingly because she your baby mama. Child, let me just play what he said so y'all can really understand it. I think after I play, y'all still ain't gonna understand it because it really don't make no sense. But this is what he said.
Do you know Mystical? Yeah. The girl he's accused of raping is actually, I believe, his baby mother.
I can't go again. I can't believe no baby mama shit. I ain't lying. I can't, you know. Yeah, even if I want to, I can't believe no baby mama shit. You know, ain't no telling what happened if they together and money involved and I don't know. I don't really see no serial rape going on with no baby mama. You know, Syria is violent. I just saw serial rape on that motherfucking thing. Syria is violent. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no serial rape. Most times, your dick go on your baby mama, it open up, you get willingly. You know, I don't really see no serial rape shit. I don't know. You just fuck me up with the baby mama shit.
That's it.
Wow.
Ain't that stupid?
You know,
that's like ignorance on the highest form, like the highest level of ignorance right there. It's just like, and I'm like, and there are a lot of guys like him there's a lot of guys who think like him too. It's really, really sad that you can sit there and comfortably say that if a woman gets wet and it opens up, she still wants it, whether she says no or yes. Like, and just because you had sex with her previously, you can't rape your baby mama. Like, that just don't happen. How do you even fix your mouth to say something like that about another human being or another situation that has nothing to do with it? Gives predator. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Absolutely.
It gives possible predator. Like, you got to be careful around people with those type of like moral codes and stuff like that, and think that thought process is real dangerous. Like, it's real dangerous.
Yeah.
It's very
I
dangerous.
want to be with him.
Boosie is ignorant, and I feel like people that follow him are just as ignorant as he is, because people really be eating up a lot of this. Yeah, they think it's funny. They think it's funny, and they eat up a lot of the stuff that he be saying. Like they literally eat up a lot of what Lil Boosie say, and I feel like they eat it up because he says the things out loud that they really want to say. You know what I mean? Especially when he speaks on things like homosexuality.
Really say it out loud, because that is stupid.
You know, there's a lot of ignorant ass men that really sit up and believe the shit that Boosie be saying, because they really feel that way, and it's really unfortunate, but that's really the reality of it. Sometimes, like, they really sit up and believe that this is what goes on, and I be seeing the stuff that people be agreeing with it. I'll be like, y'all really agree with what Boosie's saying?
Crazy.
Especially when they post him on the Shade Room and, you know, the neighborhood talk and all that other shit, and you see a bunch of people in the comments. It's always a lot of folks in the comment. Boosie the truth. Y'all just mad because he's speaking his mind. Y'all just mad because he's saying stuff. I can never listen to nothing anybody says.
Why don't you let him get some of your booty hold in unwillingly?
Is this the same man who got like his son head from a stripper? It's the same man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's
I mean, what more? How much logic did you expect to come from this individual?
I mean, I don't expect no. I would hope that people would listen to that and just find their own mind, find their own way, find a way out of this. Just find a way.
Period.
And I don't know if there's anywhere to go, baby.
Up out of here.
Clearly.
Is ghetto. I wanna leave.
Now we're gonna go on to the next story, and that is Miss Remy Ma. Now, apparently, Remy Ma was in talks with Bravo to be on the Real Housewives of New York City, child. But because she lives in New Jersey, they decided to pass on Remy Ma. Now, do y'all think y'all could have seen her on the Housewives of New York City? They revamping the whole cast, so it's gonna be a new group of women. Do y'all think Remy Ma would be on the Housewives?
Remy Ma would have all of them up. She would have making songs about all them bitches.
No, Remy Ma don't need to be on there.
That would have been a mess.
Put on Growing Up Hip Hop New York or something like that.
Not Growing Up Hip Hop, child. Not Growing Up.
Her two kids can be on there. Then you got Remy Ma and Papoose.
Can't you see?
She probably would have walked into the reunion, and Andy probably would have been like, "So, tell me how you've been feeling today." She was like, "I smack chicks who get out of line."
Right. You know how Andy be gaslighting you too. She was like, "What you say? Said, shut up."
Are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, are you dumb? Like, can't you see her doing that? Like,
I can just see her saying, "It takes 2 seconds for me to come up there and slap you."
You know, they would actually need like real security on set for any reunion that she probably be a part. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't see that like being a thing for her. I mean, if she was on there, I would definitely watch it.
Oh, I would definitely watch if Remy was on there. Like,
I would definitely watch it. It would be good TV.
I swear
them women on there could not handle her. They would have to get some strong women up on there. And I actually,
women would be
to be perfectly honest, she probably would have changed a little bit. She probably would have been a little bit softer, like on there. Like, she probably would have gave what needed to be given when it needed to be given until she got frustrated. They would have had to edit it out though.
She was gonna go, but you know, Olivia, that was on Love and Hip Hop, she was approached to be on Dubai, the Real Housewives of Dubai.
Nah.
So
the singer Olivia,
yes,
she's still living.
Oh my god,
she's still with us.
Yeah, she's still on this side.
Girl, I ain't
still on this side.
December.
Not this
song she did December.
Not this December.
No, 2011, 2010, huh?
Child.
Yes, child. She said
I
they
used
reached
to
out to
love
her.
Olivia.
I did too. I felt like I was the only one that liked her. I felt like I was the only one.
Candy shop was everything. That's how you get to the candy shop. Her body was sick. Now I called her the Thug Sierra.
Not the Thug
You know, her
Sierra.
Sierra had the same look back in the day. You know, they had that orange wig. You know, with the bodies and stuff, and they was dancing and stuff. You know,
I just her and that little curl over there with the damn tambourine.
Oh Lord.
I'm screaming.
I'm not gonna play with you. Okay. I do too. I felt like she wasn't given like a fair chance, but at the same time, when you on a reality show, you need to try to open up. People just couldn't connect with Olivia. I think that's really what the issue was.
Yeah.
People couldn't connect with Olivia.
Beautiful girl.
Well, she's an artist, you know. So like when you're an artist, you don't. A lot of things you got to keep to yourself. It's hard to be open because I'm trying to find that balance. My damn self, you know. I be hiding my damn stuff. You know, you got to be mysterious. They like it when you mysterious because they be trying to find out all your business and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's what she. I mean, she got to be like that. That's artist 101. Don't tell people your business.
That's true.
Definitely.
That's true. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the next one, and Lil Boosie is a part of this one too. But Lil Boosie and Meek Mill seems to think that the baby is being blackballed. They feel like the industry is blackballing the baby, basically because his album recently sold, I think 13 to 16K the first week, and they feel
16,000.
Oh, so, okay, 16,000 the first week, and he feels like the industry. They both feel like the industry is blackballing him before our very eyes, and I feel like he blackballed his damn self.
Yes, I'm gonna say, what did you think was gonna happen after you sat there and just spewed hatred against an entire community based on stereotype?
Right.
And most
What
of
do
your
you think is gonna happen?
Part of the community.
Nobody wants to touch. Do you know how many? And especially in this day and age, how the gay dollar and how companies have to, appease to the community. Because once you show that, ain't nobody gonna touch you with a 10-foot pole, bitch. Everything that the baby was attached to, even the playlists on Spotify and Apple Music, ripped his name off that bitch, ripped his song right out of there. They act like that man did not exist because they did not want to touch it. They're like, nope.
But see, my thing is, they acting like, okay, they saying he being blackballed. They act like the industry told us not to buy his tickets to the concert. They act like the industry told us not to buy his albums. We didn't want to buy them because we didn't fucking want to buy them. We don't want to support that.
Especially if we're in an inflation right now where money is scarce. We're gonna spend it on people who support us. So if you, and I'm pretty sure, I don't know for sure. I just feel like the baby has said something ignorant about Black women at one point. So it's just like, I don't know who you expected to purchase this album. Nobody from the LGBT community for sure. And I don't really know how many people just really fuck with you like that. Because, I mean, the baby just felt like a regular rapper that had little young baby something in his name. Like, isn't there a little baby and the baby?
Yeah.
See, no. No. I put them all together, just one big blob of mumble rap.
I just feel like what do y'all expect? And Meek Mill need to shut the fuck up. And honestly, I normally take up for Meek Mill. I normally defend Meek Mill because I feel like a lot of people be going in on Meek Mill for just about anything. If he open his mouth and say anything, everybody goes in on him. But now, shut the fuck up. Because you cannot be speaking for the baby. Like at this point, the baby did that to himself. He offended a whole damn community. And then people get mad and want to say, well, can't nobody say nothing about the gay community without them getting upset. It's not our fault that we speak up for ourselves. It's really not. Because he disrespect Black women too. He literally punched a Black woman in her face and y'all will still support him.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't that he said it once. It's not like, okay, because everybody might say something ignorant and they'd be like, oh, you know what? I shouldn't have said that for this reason. He doubled down in the bullshit. He said, I said what I said and meant what I said.
Exactly.
So there's nothing else that we can do.
He felt no type of way about what he said.
Honestly, it was like a ripple effect. I mean, he said what he said about the the community, but it was kind of like it wasn't nothing that we ain't heard before, and he did get ripped off a few things, like his performance is slowed down, right?
Mhm.
That happened. But then what happened was he started getting into altercations with so many other people, and it was just, and then the way he was handling it, people were starting to see a pattern of, oh, I'm sorry, he was giving like corn on the cob, like he was a corn on the cob type of dude. They didn't know that he was this corny. So everything that goes on now after the whole community problem, he started having issues with domestic disputes with Danny Lay, and now he going after Megan Thee Stallion. He teamed up with Tory Lanez, and now they all, I don't know. It was just a lot going on with him in a short amount of time, and you still trying to put out music. Nobody trying to listen to that because they tired of you. You did too much and too fast, too long, and it was just like too much. And so now your album sales are very low.
Well, see, it's funny that you bring all of that up because they just want to make it about the shit that he said about the gays, but you brought up a whole bunch of other shit that he did after he said that.
No way.
Yeah, you brought up.
We weren't really supporting him.
Yeah, because you brought up a lot of other shit that he did after he said what he said about the gays. He did countless things after that. So it's not just because of what he said about us or what he said about, the HIV stuff and things of that nature. It's not just about that. He did heinous and vile things after he said all of that. So what do you expect?
Like, people do messed up stuff all the time, but he was a corny dude about everything that he did. And he was always, oh, I'm about that life. I'm about this and that. You don't beat up your baby mama's brother. Well, you jumped him. You had your homeboys jump him and stuff like that. And then he did something with some little kid where, what was the little kid that he was supposed to give him some money or something like that? Or the little kid asked for some money. I don't know. And he said, how much is a candy bar? And he was like, well, I would have gave you $200, but I'm going to give you $20 because you tried to play me. I don't know. It was just weird. He was just doing a lot of corny stuff too often. And it was kind of like, nobody trying to hear your music right now because you don't gave off this whole vibe of corny. So it's not like he's blackballed. We just don't, the person that he's become, because like I said, with artists, you have to be you have to have a certain type of mystery about it. The mystery about him is gone. Mm-hmm. There's no mystery. We know who he is. He is this weirdo, and nobody wants to deal with that. They don't really like weird people. Like, the only weirdo we deal with right now is, I don't want to say his name, but he's probably the only one who ain't gonna get canceled because he gonna dip and dab where he need to dip and dab. But the baby ain't been around long enough to do that. Mm-hmm. He was still kind of sort of a new artist. I remember one time he was just talking about something. And the girl was like, some lady in the comments was like, dude, you is over 30. Go get you a wife and go sit down somewhere. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that no more. Ain't nobody trying to hear you being weird and thinking you that dude. You not. You can rap a little bit, but that's it. The raps is tired. The raps is tired.
And the songs ain't all that. And the songs ain't never been all that.
But they because they liked him. They liked the mystery about him. He was real cool. He just came in, did his thing, and went home. Now he got to talking too much, and he started doing too much, and he didn't handle stuff right, and just being weird on the internet, like that can ruin you.
And
you blackball yourself.
And straight up corny.
You didn't blackball yourself. Just done. Everybody's just done with you right now.
And just straight up corny, especially when he linked up with Tory Lanez. That was just corny as fuck. Then he just put out that song and said that he slept with Megan the night before Tory shot her. And if that did happen, why are you telling us?
Does it change anything?
Do we care?
I'm telling you, them hood boys that be under 5'7" that just be cutting up.
Like I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, oh, okay, so you like climbing trees? Okay, your point.
Yeah.
But Megan got these boys pissed.
But at the end of the day, Meg got the last laugh because she said in a song a long time ago, my favorite line. I use it all the time. The shit didn't happen if the dick wasn't slapping. So you just told on yourself. She don't remember that.
Unrememberable.
Period.
It's unmemorable.
Okay,
The
so
shit never happened. The dick wasn't slapping.
okay, so the next one is everybody's favorite person, and that is Kim
Oh, hell
Burrell.
no.
Thank y'all for watching Boys Not Out.
Yeah, is it time to go?
I am so glad that
We got one more topic after this before we
Well,
go to our
tonight,
last segment.
you can follow me at
You can follow me at IM_Terrell.
Why y'all doing this? Why y'all doing
Why are
this?
you doing it?
I am not going to be talking about Kimberly Burrell.
I don't want to hear about her or her lace front.
Y'all really
What
gonna
lace
do
front?
this?
I thought it was a halfie.
Or that half wig.
You got that one with the little clips, and you just clip it on the back, and you put your flip over it.
Well, Kim is mad at Yolanda Adams. Kim is mad at Yolanda Adams because she felt like Yolanda Adams turned on her after she said all those things about the gays and people being ugly and stuff like that. And she said that Yolanda has agreed with her on a lot of things behind the scenes, but she didn't do it in the public. And all she had to do was she said all she had to do was come to her and say, listen, I still got a career. I can't agree with you in the public. I can't do this. And she said she would have respected her more if she would have done that. But instead, she threw her under the bus and allowed the public to attack her and not come to her defense when she was saying some of the things that she said about other people in the community. Like she, a lot of gospel singers had the same thoughts and opinions that she did, but they didn't come out in public and say it like she did. They let her go out there and run, and they let her go out there and basically murk herself pretty much. She really wish she had the support.
Girl, is she a preacher, a pastor, or artist? Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. We do not, when you're an artist, when you are an entertainer of some kind, we do not want to know your personal views on things that are egregious to other and specific people in communities or other groups that you're not affiliated with. It's like Yolanda Adams. I heard Yolanda Adams was terrible. Allegedly. I heard Yolanda Adams was mean as hell. I heard she was a total, I don't want to call her the B word, but I heard she was really a really mean lady. Like I heard she is not nice. But she know how to play that game because she know that she got to make money at the end of the day. So she got to sit up here and be nice to people. That's what artists do sometimes. You got to be fake. And everybody says like, I want to be real. I want to be real. I mean, yeah, you can be real, but everything don't need to be said. Honestly, it's nothing wrong with having your opinions about things, I feel like. But girl, when you get to telling people that don't need to hear it, then you got a problem. That's mental illness. Mental illness to be telling somebody that you don't like them when they really don't care. It's like,
oops,
mental illness. But it's really mentally ill that somebody got to tell a grown woman of 55. I don't really know how old that lady is, but you got to tell a grown woman not to shoot herself in the foot in public. Girl, don't be going around talking about people crazy. They shouldn't have to tell you that. Didn't your mama teach you that when you was a little girl?
And she called people ugly. That's another thing. She was calling folks ugly and everything.
Can you put her picture back up here for us?
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm gonna put it back.
This right here.
Like baby pop with a wig on.
To call people ugly and judge their lifestyle?
Oh my God.
Girl, away from me with this Apollo. Next.
Yeah.
Now I ask a question because I really don't know, and I just heard it somewhere. Wasn't she married at one point, and her husband allegedly came out to be gay? Is that why she got a problem with?
I heard that. I don't know how true that is. That's very alleged. I don't know how true that is, but I heard that. And it could be why she can't stand gays, because let me tell you a quick story. When I was working at the dollar store a couple of years ago, it was this pastor that used to come in the store all the time. When he first seen me, he called me an abomination. Then when I told my mother about it, she asked me what reverend was it. And I said, I don't know him. I just met him. And one day my mother came in the store while I was at work, and the actual reverend that said I was an abomination was talking to my mom in the store. And I told her that's the one I was talking about. She said, him? I said, yeah. She said, I see why he think you an abomination. And I said, why would you say that, Mom? She said, because, his wife is dead. But a couple of years ago, he caught his wife in the bed with another woman, and another woman was on top of his wife. So that's why he probably got a problem with you, because another woman took his woman from him. I'm like,
not that lady ate that box better than you can.
Yeah. Then on top of that, his son was trying to holler at me too.
Boo, 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 boo. Double homicide.
Better be glad I didn't fuck his son. I wanted to too.
Shut up. That rule number 2. Like, what is the rule number 2? You fuck the son, make him the yes man.
And then have y'all seen
yes man. You should have been sitting up in his house having tea.
What you say, Josiah?
Y'all seen her son? He looks very cute.
I didn't know she had no kids.
Yes, she does, doesn't she?
I wonder what kind of childhood they had.
They probably had a real good childhood, very strict upbringing, very biblical.
If they weren't clear, I'm sure they may have had a great and loving, supportive.
Oh Lord Jesus, Josiah, why did you do that?
Put some clothes.
Too hot. Something that I must confess to you.
Why did you
know
do
that lady? What I will never take away from that lady. She can sing.
She can sing. And I'm like, damn, she's one of the best gospel singers. You know what I'm saying? And her attitude is just so nasty.
But Anita Baker got a bad attitude too. They say Anita Baker got a bad attitude. I know she's not no gospel singer, but she's one of the singers that a lot of black people know. They say she got a bad attitude. A singer by the name of Mickey Howard said that when she was at the Soul Train Awards and Anita Baker presented her with her award, she said that when they went backstage, Anita Baker whispered in her ear and said, "You better enjoy this award because this is the only one you're ever gonna get."
That story is
not
funny
probably trying to be funny.
No, because Rick James wrote in his book about Anita Baker and said that was the most stuck-up bitch he ever met. He said that those his exact words in his book, and Luther Vandross didn't like her either.
Oh yeah, I remember that, baby. You get 2 divas in one room.
Luther didn't like her ass either. Okay, and I remember K. Michelle was talking about Anita, and she said that Anita came to give her advice. And she said nobody in the industry liked her but Patti LaBelle. That's the only one that liked her.
Who? K. Michelle?
No, Anita.
Anita, yeah.
Patti was the only one that liked Anita. Nobody else did.
Interesting.
But that's that Aquarius and Anita. I understand, girl.
Oh, she's an Aquarius. Oh, girl, that says a lot.
Oh, don't you start! Don't you start, man! Don't you start!
Y'all is
Don't you start now, because you with one. So don't you start.
I know. That's why his ass be in the other room.
Don't you start now. Don't you start.
Get your ass on up out of here, sir.
We are not that bad. Don't you do that.
Oh, y'all are that bad. And what's so sad is my niece and my nephew, they are the 2 of the worst signs that I could ever deal with in life. I'm just,
And what are they?
Right.
My nephew's an Aquarius and my niece is a Libra, baby.
Oh, you don't get along with Libras like that?
I like Libras. Let me
Hey, Chef Don.
Go ahead.
I love Libras. I love their personalities. They're so friendly and accommodating, but they are too friendly for me. Like, they're accommodating to everybody and they sneaky as hell.
They are.
They be trying to be friends with everybody, and it just be like, something not right there. And then when they friends with everybody, they be holding so much secrets and so many things. And then when the stuff start coming out, they be hiding and shit. Oh, I never said this. I never said that. And I never did this. And I never did that. There's so many
I
of them
thought that
do
would have been a Scorpio. Sneaky, hiding.
Look at Jamar.
Oh yeah, I forgot Jamar.
Scorpios are vengeful. They're not necessarily sneaky. They when they don't like you, they will tell you that they don't like you.
Very vindictive. Very vindictive.
Vindictive as hell. Evil. Libras are not evil. Scorpios are evil. Scorpios are evil.
Look, bitch. What we want to do?
I forgot Jamal was a Scorpio.
On today's day of our Lord, October 7th, is to shade, dismay, or dismiss any and all Scorpios, for we are only equal to the bitches that deserve it.
Oh boy, please! You evil to me for no reason.
I think a lot of people deserve
you deserved it.
No, I didn't deserve it. I don't be deserving none of the stuff you give me. I don't be deserving none of it, honey. None of it.
It's always about what we did. What did you do?
What did I do? What did I do?
So Tremel, let me ask you this: what do you think of the sign Aries?
So I've had a really bad experience with an Aries person. I think that Aries are, I like that they are very loyal to the people that they like, but they don't like too many people. And the people that they don't like, they treat like trash.
Why are you pointing at me, boy?
Aries are like, they're very honest about everything, but they might be a little bit too honest because they will tell a stranger how they feel about them, but they don't like to share their own business. You know what I'm saying? They love to tell people about themselves, but they don't want nobody to know none of their business, so they can't ever be judged. They love to do the judging, but they don't want to be judged. And then they'll sit up there and let you shoot yourself in the foot too. They won't help you do the shit, but they'll be the first one to be like, they'll be the first one to be like, "Oh, girl, why you do that?" It's like, girl, you didn't.
No, that's not true. And I'm because I'm an Aries, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not judgmental at all.
You've done that before.
What?
Have you ever sat there and seen somebody do something wrong or something that you would never do, and you just watch them do it and just not say anything? But then after if
it was one of my friends, I would tell them like, "Hey, like, no, let's chill," you know.
But if it's someone you don't like, you're gonna let them do it.
Maybe.
And then you're gonna throw it up in their face like, why the fuck would you do that?
That's funny.
That sound like you. That sound like you.
No, you did. I guess that was an accurate read.
I've studied this shit. I don't know. I mean, I've been sitting around like really reading up on it because like I never really was signs and stuff like that, but I really started getting into it lately because I've been seeing a lot of similarities into what people be saying about people. So I just
you said
when I see celebrities, I really be reading them too. I'm like, ooh, I bet you she's a this, and I just be right, and I'm like, oh god damn.
But you right, like when you said Aries are loyal to their friends, baby, we are loyal to our friends. However, if we don't fuck with you, we not gonna fuck with you. It's gonna be in our face.
Let me tell you an Aries let me just give you the personality, like it visually on a grand scale of what an Aries is. Mariah Carey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mariah Carey, yes. Mariah Carey is on another level.
She's on another level. But a lot of Aries act like she's not mean, but she also when she don't fuck with you, she will let you know that she don't fuck with you. And she don't make no apologies about it either. Oh, I don't know her. And it's just like that went viral. It's still viral. She's like, I don't know her. But you met and then J-Lo being the Leo that she is, she'd be like, girl, you met me a couple of times. She's like, but I never talked to you, so that means I don't know you. It's like, girl, they like to mince the word, but they like to keep it very, very, very pleasant. But like, girl, I don't know you, so I have nothing for you. And then they're really, really sneaky with the shade. I think Aries are probably the best shaders ever. The best shading sign. They're very good at shading people.
My God.
Shadiest sign is
because he throws so much shade. I ain't gonna say that shit.
Who is shadier than Mariah? Who? Nobody.
Rihanna.
Ain't nobody more shady than, ain't nobody more shady.
Rihanna is not shady.
You know, like, well, okay, you'll know when I'm throwing shade and when it's all up.
Sometimes they won't know when you throwing it, but I know when you throwing it. I know it.
Okay,
Tremel, let me ask you this. Because you don't know Josiah that well, so I'm not even gonna include him in this. Who do you think is the shadiest between me and Jamar?
Who's the shadiest between you and Jamar?
Yeah. I want to hear this. I gotta
So
hear
when I
this.
think of shade, I think of slick, not overtly like being in somebody's face with it and letting them know that you don't like them, and that's definitely Jamar.
I wish he was just accepted
because Scotty's not like, he's not like shady. He will let you know that he don't fuck with you, and he just don't make nothing else out of it. He don't be saying nothing and all that other stuff. But Jamar will sit around with a bitch and definitely gather a girl up right in front of her face or behind her back. It's like a little bit.
We know when he don't like somebody.
You're not like nasty with it, but you will definitely gather a girl up every now and then. Scotty, he just, when he don't like you, he just don't like you. He just don't say nothing about you. Your name never come out of his mouth. He really don't say too much. He might laugh at your ass. That's only because, we might say something.
Scotty do be laughing.
But he don't ever like really be involved in like saying like things. He'll just mention things, but he don't ever be like shady with it.
Josiah.
Yes.
Who do you think is the shadiest between me and Jamar?
Jamar. Love you down, Tamar, but baby.
Just like Tremel, give us a reason why, because that bitch do not want to take that award of being the shadiest one. He know he the shadiest one.
Because Scotty is like Tremel said, Scotty is very direct. You know what I'm saying? He will say how he feel. Jamar will too, but however, Jamar's facial expressions and his energy speaks before he does. Therefore, Jamar is more shady.
Thank you.
He waiting for the right time.
Thank you.
That bitch wait for the right time to get your ass together, because you like, y'all could be sitting around each other for like a couple of days, and he probably be just feeling a certain type of way. And this one day when y'all just sit, you be like, "So Jamar, what you want to eat?" He like, "Bitch, why you got that on?" It's like, girl, what? Girl, where does come from? It's like, girl, you shading me now? Like, girl, what made you think that outfit was okay? It's like, girl, what? I just asked you, did you want to go get something to eat? Like, where did this come from? Like, that's weird.
I just want to know what amount of money that Scotty sent y'all to say these things.
I didn't send nothing. I didn't send nobody nothing. Nothing.
How much did it cost?
Why can't you just accept the fact that you are shady as fuck?
Here is what I will accept.
This bitch.
This is what Josiah said. Josiah said, my face will say something before my words do. Before anything, my face has already given myself away.
You be too unbothered for me. You be like,
because I can't. One thing about it, I don't know what the word is, but like whatever I give my energy to, like it really like drains me if I give my energy to the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm super sensitive to a lot of different stuff like that. So I just had to start cutting off shit that really I allowed to bother me. And I'm just like, girl, I can't, because otherwise it'll just drain me so easily. I'm just like, nope. Nope.
Now, I will say that Jamar is nicer than Scotty.
I was just about to ask that question. For you and Josiah, who is the meanest between the two of us?
Now,
definitely you.
Scotty, friend, I love you down.
This
but,
bitch hated me.
Jamar
This hoe hated me.
I did not hate you. Oh my God. Don't lie. Don't lie. Don't
Yeah, that
lie.
hoe hated me. She was
Don't
like,
lie.
"Oh, girl, I did not like you." I was like, "Oh."
Scotty would tell you he don't fuck with you now.
She really gave when I first met them. I was like, Jamar. She was like, "Jamar, the only reason why you here." I'm like, "Oh,
are you saying that, Scotty?"
I don't remember saying it.
Oh, you said that to me. I was like, "Oh, well, thank you for
I
having
didn't
me."
even like him before. I like him a lot more after this interview.
That is a lie. 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 That is a lie.
I am a sweetheart out the group between.
And I do not throw tantrums, so don't put that in their chat because I do not throw tantrums. Okay, like they could not. They can tell you.
No, he gonna be throwing a tantrum when he see you in person, though.
You know what? Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
I just can't even get the straw, babe.
How the fuck am I meaning than Jamar? Because see, Jamar is fool. I keep telling y'all, Jamar be fooling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Bitch,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You're muted.
You're muted.
Because the reason why I said that is because Jamar is more approachable than you, Scotty. Your facial expressions.
Excuse me?
You be having the Oscar the Grouch facial
Excuse me?
Like if I didn't know you and now you was if I was in a group with you, especially like and you just because you have a natural mug face, you know, I would be scared to talk to you, child.
Are you serious right now?
And then you're very blunt. So sometimes a lot of people are sensitive and they, you know, they don't know you, their feelings might get hurt and will probably say that you're a Benito. Scott, I'm just being real.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I act surprised.
The more shady one.
It's a fake shock for me.
I just can't believe this. This is so like out of bounds. Oh my God.
Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you, bitch? Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. That hard.
Jamal, shut the fuck up. Because first of all, I am not mean. I am very good to all y'all. So don't even try to make it seem like
you nice to people that you like.
Why would I be nice to people I
and
don't
it
like?
ain't too many of them, is it, baby?
That's so accurate.
You can probably count on two hands, maybe one. How many people you actually like?
I like a lot of people.
Name 5 that aren't us.
I like T. I like
us.
I like Jamie. I like Sakina. I like Really B. I like Danita. I like Carl. That's 5 people. Off the top of my head.
People that he
name 10.
Okay.
That you don't work with.
Why don't we move on to the next topic?
Because I can't take these lies y'all telling. But it's okay.
That whole segment was a lie. Okay, cool.
So we were lying on you by being the shadiest one. Is that a lie?
You know what I mean, bitch? Then I'm not a shady bitch. If you cancel that shit out, you cancel the whole thing, bitch.
Child, the only thing canceled around here is Boosie, girl. It's
and the baby.
Like I said, you shady and so the fuck is Josiah. Because you know Josiah is shady. But we're going to let everybody think that he the sweet, innocent one out this group.
Wait a minute. Yes, we all have our Kiki, but how I'm shady?
I'm not finna play this game with you. I know you, bitch. I know you.
Then I can't.
Because it's a lot of your shade that I could be saying right now. And it's so funny because I holler when you throw your shade and you throws it out the blue and it'd be so fucking funny. But I'm not gonna do it. Okay. I'm gonna let the people think you so sweet and nice with the nice smile and shit that you got. Just like your mom, you got them fooled. That's all I'm gonna say. Nah. for this last topic on these hot topics, because I cannot believe y'all are really making me out to be some bitch. Like, oh my God, this is so...
say that.
I'm such a bitch with a mean mug, a resting bitch face. Like, oh my God. Oh, anyway.
Oh no, it's definitely not resting. It's a very active bitch face.
I know you not talking.
Not active.
Oh, my face is always pleasant, honey.
Oh, baby, bye. We ain't gonna get on you. We're gonna leave you alone because we ain't gonna get on you because you okay. Anyway, last topic for the tea is Kanye West. Okay, that's the last topic. First of all, what is wrong with Kanye West?
Everything.
I think he's clinically depressed and probably bipolar.
Probably
bipolar.
Well, Josiah, you did do a video about it, so you could just fill us in on this.
Start off. Oh, you want to just tell y'all what happened? Okay, so Kanye West once again went viral. He's always trending, child, about going after the Kardashians, whatever. But he went viral after his White Lives Matter. He did a fashion show on either Monday or Tuesday, and Candace Owens was there with him as well. He did a fashion show saying all white lives matter, and it set Twitter on fire. Okay, and then he went back and did this sorry ass explanation about, just not necessarily apologize, but he was just defending himself. He was like, look, my shit, y'all mind y'all business. So a lot of people feel like that Kanye West just is not really, over the years, we've seen how he made the comment about, slavery, how he felt like that. What he said, slavery did not exist or something, or slavery wasn't real.
It's a choice.
It's a choice, yes. We've seen him with his Make America Great Again hat. We've seen him kicking it with Donald Trump and them. Kanye, where is the Kanye West that we all fell in love with? Late registration Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? College dropout.
Kanye West died with his mother, unfortunately, because as soon as his mother passed away, his mind went to Jupiter.
I agree.
I agree. It's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, And
I can imagine, like, that's not, I mean, his actions are very extreme, don't get me wrong, but it's just like, I can't imagine who I would be when my mother's gone. I can't imagine what kind of person and what that would do to me going forward. And it's unfortunate, but I'm just like, what times I'm just like, what are you doing? But
I guess you got to think about it as maybe she was the only person who he could really talk to, and the only person that really got him, and that could do something to somebody like who he probably don't trust nobody. Like I feel like he said it a couple of times, like he don't trust nobody, so he would definitely act erratic to test people and to test their loyalty to him. And I feel like that's all the rest of his life has been so far, is just the test of people's endurance of tolerating him.
Yeah, that very much could be it, because I'm like, even just as a very, very powerful figure, not even just in music, just in
in general,
it's just like people will always try to get something from you, and so as a public figure, as prolific as he is, who can you trust really? Like, it's hard to know if you have a genuine relationship or interaction with people as a celebrity, because you don't know if they're just using your name for clout, for business, for promotion, or what have you. So I'm like, unless it's your family that's been there with you before that, it's kind of hard to know. How do I know? Like, his wife was well, you didn't pick the best partner anyway, but his spouse can't even, he can't, confide in her. They was going at it. So it's kind of like, damn, you really ain't got no.
I think he just lost a lot so fast. It was like he lost his mom, and then he started, going and doing this downward spiral and stuff like that. And I think he placed a lot of faith in, I feel like he placed a lot of faith in Jay-Z, and like that went bad for a little while. And I think he just, after that, he was just never, he don't trust nobody. He don't trust nobody, and he hurts everybody around him. Like Big Sean never did nothing to him, and he did some interview and said Big Sean was the biggest disappointment for him, or something like musically, or something like that. Like he crazy, and Big Sean was like, I don't know where they came from, because he's just like, I've always been good to the dude. Like, I'm doing my music, I'm doing my thing. Like, what's the problem? So it's kind of like,
again, as a celebrity, I feel like if Kanye West or somebody was, in his condition mentally, was like a regular person, I feel like a lot more people would reach out to and support him. But it's like when you're a celebrity and another celebrity is doing the things that he's doing, it's like if I reach out or say anything positive publicly to, about Kanye West, I don't want the crazy shit that he's doing to be attached to me now. Even though it has nothing to do with me, I just know how the public works. They're like, oh, such and such is condoning his behavior by reaching out and supporting Kanye West. Like, no, that's not what I'm doing. Oh, that's how the narrative can get so easily spin. So people are probably wanting to reach out and help him, but they're kind of like, they don't want to get it.
He needs for somebody in his life, whoever his next girlfriend gonna be for 5 minutes, to need to take him somewhere and get him some because he don't got us. He messing us up now. We got Julia Fox running around pretending she is a celebrity. Like, you created her. We don't want her. That lady crazy, and you bringing out all these. Like, stop doing that.
Well, before we move on to the last thing, it was one topic that I was supposed to have on here, and I just realized I forgot, and that's that JT and Cardi B and Malibu Mitch and all of that other shit. Is there anything y'all got on it? Yeah, Malibu Mitch. Is there Tamar? I guess we ain't got nothing for that, so we can go on over to the last thing of the night, and that is Queer Connection.
Look at them hoes. I just can't tell you how much I was. Oof.
Now, Queer Connections is basically we talk about LGBT topics or what have you, and Josiah picked this one, and this come from Twitter, right?
Yes, this was on Twitter.
Okay, well, I forgot. I put DL Men on there. That was the wrong one. But anyway, the tweet said, I can't explain it, but the black gays that only F with YT gays have a certain look. Do y'all believe that?
I don't think it's a look. I do think it's like I don't know if it's a personality type, but I can't judge it if I saw a picture of them. But if I were to have a conversation with them, then I could probably tell who they are. As bad as that sounds. And we know what he's talking about. We know that person, usually. We can identify. I don't really know how to say what the characteristics are. Particularly.
I can. You want me to tell you?
But they're usually not like, if you have this characteristic, then you're always going to be, into white men. But it's just like, sometimes, try to tell us.
Well, they're usually chocolate. They have a buzz cut. It's usually a low cut. They wear collared shirts tucked in. They wear khaki shorts with Skechers, baby.
I was Skechers.
And they usually got a little bit of money. I ain't even gonna hold you up.
You are likely to find these group of people shopping in stores like
Abercrombie and Fitch.
Old Navy, Abercrombie and Fitch, Aeropostale, Gap,
Hollister.
These are all the stores I shop at. What are y'all trying to say?
There's something that you need to tell us?
No, I'm just playing.
You like the pink meat?
No. No. I was just kidding. I don't shop at those stores. I do shop at Old Navy though. They got some good sales on.
Have y'all ever had relations with a non-color?
I have not.
I have.
want to just to see if it's excuse me, the experience is like, but
I have.
Tamar, if you didn't have no locks, I would think that you could probably get one.
So it's this. Okay, so check this out, you guys. It's this bear site called Growler, right? It's like a site where like bears meet bears, and it's like like
Yogi.
Yes, like like it's like a site where like more husky bears, men, meet. Because I do like bigger. I do like big guys. So I tried out this app called Growler. I went on a date with this man. He was like 45. This was before I met my boyfriend. It was cool, but it was just we didn't go any farther because the energy was just off. We didn't have anything in common. He was a very handsome older gentleman, but he was talking about how he's a contractor and he was talking about roofing and stuff. I just wasn't interested in that conversation. So the energy was off. That was the closest I ever got to, a YT man.
Not interested.
Yeah, you like ninjas.
Oh, shut up, Soulful Dog.
I don't find any Caucasian men attractive, but that's just me though.
Oh, I do. I can tell you some. But they don't look like that where I've ever seen them out and about in public.
I mean,
I tell you, Chris Evans is
Chris Evans.
fine.
Chris Evans is about like the one that
Chris
people.
Hemsworth.
Who is that?
Thor, baby.
Look him up.
What's that man name?
Brad Pitt back in the day. Boing. Channing Tatum. Boing.
Oh my god, I cannot.
Um,
I don't know, child.
Whatever her name, Zane. Boing.
He's a pretty.
Ooh, child. There's a few of them. Zac Efron. Boing.
When it came to High School Musical, I always preferred. Corbin Blue is a token Black person who is only into.
Well, we know.
I love him though. I always picked him over Zac Efron. Zac Efron just seems so. I don't know. Something about him just kept me like, I'm good on you. I'm good on you.
Chris Evans, my favorite though.
Whoever that actor was, I forget his name. Back in the day, who used to be the main character for Phil in the Future. I don't know why I liked him, but I did. I thought he was cute.
Back in the Future? Back to the Future?
Phil in the Future. On Disney Channel.
Oh, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember that man's name, but he was cute. I can't remember that actor's name who it's not gonna come to. He was in, I want to say he was in Django. He was like known for infamously never winning an Oscar.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Titanic, yeah.
I cannot.
I can.
I've always been open. I've never been like.
There's some out there. I mean, they just don't look like that. And Britney Spears' husband is.
Oh, I didn't know she had a husband, child.
Oh yeah, as soon as she got out of that controversy, she said, "Yes, God."
Lord have mercy. I just don't understand where they be finding them at though, because I've never seen none of them out there in public like that.
Not really. They usually, are dolled up and stuff with all sorts of plastic surgery.
That's fine. We got all these BBL. We could take a little bit of that too.
I don't know if that was his name, but yeah, he was fine.
Well, you guys, I guess that concludes the show for tonight because we went over 2 hours. Ooh, child, almost at 3. But anyways, before we go, Jamar, we're gonna start off with Jamar. Jamar, what do you have coming up? What do you got going on right now?
So, right now, What shit? What do I got?
15 movies.
Okay. We recently wrapped the new film that I shot with Jonte Productions called By Invitation Only. That'll be coming in May of 2023. I'll be at the Silver Spot Cinema Theater October 27 for a screening with Wesley Henderson over at Watch ACTV, showing episode 6 of Online Dating for Men, where I play Kiki. Go ahead and subscribe to his network for that. Yeah. So follow me on all the social media platforms, honey. Jamar84. So hit the link in my bio to get the access to my makeup line and all great, wonderful things. We're working on some new products for the fall. Can't wait to show you. We just got the mock-ups now. They look sickly. So yeah, support Black business.
All right, Josiah.
All right, you guys. So just check me out on YouTube. I'll be talking about, commentary. Real Housewives of Potomac is coming back, so I will be covering that. And also follow me on Instagram as well. I will be posting just news stories and updates. And just come on for a treat. I'm about to as soon as we get off, I gotta talk about what's that Bell Collective, that tea with that pregnancy test?
Yeah, me too. I gotta talk about that too, Shab, as soon as we get off. Okay, and Tramel. They should know what you got coming up, because I promote your shit on every goddamn video. But tell them what you got coming up.
Well, I actually have a performance on the same day that Jamar got his screening. It's called Extraordinary Unplugged. It's in Riverdale. If y'all ever in Georgia, come check it out. It's on the 27th. It's free food. They cooking. I have a project out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I also have another project out called 6-Page Letter. That was my first one. I got my second one out. Just music. I got music videos. Follow me on all streaming platforms. Follow me on social medias.
It's all about us.
Yeah. I was thinking about some freak shit. Do you ever had that one you just want to get to the weekend so you get a fuck all weekend? That's what that song is about.
You've been the baddest in the streets. You keep it all low key. On your down for the weekend.
That's what the song is about.
I'll go and watch the popped off music video featuring myself.
That's why you want to watch this shit.
Because
Jamar did a great job acting. He got hemmed up against the wall, and he did his thing. I think he's done it before.
Wow, that's crazy that you would accuse me of such things. But
you did a good job. It was the look of fear on your face was everything for me. It was like, yeah.
Well, before we go, Tramel, let's look at the comments and see what they thought about your performance tonight. Okay, first of all, this one said he did an excellent job. Love him. I would love to see him on a panel more. I enjoyed Tramel. He should be on more often. Okay. Tramel was great. What did I say? Tramel was great. I need to catch the replay. Let's see. I enjoyed him on the panel so much, so refreshing. More Tramel on future episodes. So yes, the people enjoyed you, child. The people enjoyed you.
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yes, child.
I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me. This has been a great experience. Even though we was winging it, and I was just playing. I really enjoyed it. It was really fun.
I told you it was gonna be fun. I told you.
Yeah. Love y'all.
Well, with that being said, y'all, we're about to go ahead and get on up out of here, and we will talk to you guys soon, y'all. Bye, y'all.